It is finally day to take down my cornrow. I purposely want to shoot this video so I can show you guys how thick my hair is, and also to encourage anyone who is still doubting the potency of DIY. The herbal concussion we do on this channel is not child's play. After taking down this hair, you're going to see how thick my hair is, and it will keep getting thicker. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I had to wake up early in the morning to do my voiceover, just in case you're wondering why my voice is so deep. I finished taking down the cornrow late and I couldn't edit and upload the same day. So I had to wake up early to do that before I get on with my day. In as much as the herbs will help you grow out your hair from your scalp, it is important that you carefully take down the hair. That is what will determine if you're able to retain length after each takedown. I'm going to give you a tip on how to carefully take down your protective style, and I'm also going to tell you the difference between breakage and shedding. Carefully taking down your protective style is the most important part of healthy hair care, which is often overlooked. Taking down your protective style like braids, twists, weaves, cornrow, locks, or crochet in the wrong way can cause severe breakage, tangling, or even hair thinning. The whole point of getting a protective style is to help your hair rest from daily manipulation. But after weeks or months of wearing your protective style, you will notice that the shedded hair gets trapped into the style. It is most likely to have product buildup and it will also tangle at the roots. After months of keeping your hair in a protective style, your hair becomes dry and fragile from lack of regular moisture. If you rush or skip proper takedown step, you will be risking your hair snapping, knotting, or losing length that you work so hard to get. Imagine your hair growing out from the roots and breaking from the tip. This is a continuous cycle that will ensure that you don't retain length. That is why it seems as though your hair is not growing. Here are some tips you should follow in order to successfully take down your hair without breakage. Number one, do not rush the process. Depending on your hairstyle, it can take several hours to take it down completely. Set aside a quiet day or evening. Get your tools and product ready. Be patient. This is part of your hair care ritual. You will need a hairband or a hair clip to section the hair, but if you don't have any of those, you can twist out after taking down its section. You will also need a white tooth comb or a detangling brush if you want to take down and comb immediately. You will also need a rat tail comb to take down the tip of the hair because those places they are usually very slimmer. You will need a spray bottle containing water. For my case, my hair was already damp. You will also need a leave-in conditioner, very important to soften the hair before you start to take it down. You will also need a scissors to take out knots and tangles if necessary. If you have to skip any of these, do not skip leave-in conditioner. It will soften the hair and ease the work. It is easier for dry hair to break, especially when you have been carrying the hair for like 3 months, because I know some people who take their cornrow for 3 months. If your hair have stayed up to 2 months, 3 months, then you should do this. Mix water plus leave-in conditioner and some oil in a spray bottle. Gently spray your hair until it feels slightly damp, not soaked. Then leave it for 5 to 10 minutes to loosen up all the dirt, the gel, and the buildup. Then divide the hair into four sections. Take down one section at a time. If you're on cornrow, you can take down 2 or 3 cornrow, then use your hand to finger the tangle and then twist it away. This keeps your hair organized and prevent further tangling. Don't wait to finish taking down all the hair before you twist it. Always ensure that you twist once you take out each part. Start from the end and work your way up. Use your finger first to gently detangle to separate the knot and tangle. If you come across a knot, add more conditioner or oil to slowly detangle. Avoid pulling or snapping. Being patient will save your length. If you're taking out crochet style, make sure you identify where your natural hair starts before cutting. Use a mirror or a trusted friend to help if you can't see the back. After taking down the hair, do not rush in with comb. Run your finger gently through the hair to remove the shed hair and the tangles. Then apply a leave-in conditioner or a detangling cream. Your hair naturally sheds 50 to 100 strands daily. So after a week or two, or even a month in a protective style, those shed hair are trapped. So if you skip this step, they will form knots and they will cause breakage in your hair. So it is better to use your finger to remove all the shed hair first. Now let's talk about the difference between shedding and breakage. Most of the time, people tend to misunderstand the difference between breakage and shedding. Most people will see hair in their hand after they finger the tangle or in their comb, and then they assume that their hair is falling off. Meanwhile, in reality, it is just shedding, which is normal and healthy. So let's break it down. Hair shedding is a natural process of hair strands falling out from the scalp after completing their life cycle. Every hair on your hair grows, rest, and eventually fall out to make room for new growth. This is part of your body's normal renewal system. Your hair goes through different phases. The first phase is the anagen phase, which lasts between 2 years to 7 years. This is when your hair actively grows. And the second phase is the cartagen stage, which is the transitioning stage. It lasts about 2 weeks, where your hair stops growing and prepares to shed. The third stage is the telogen phase, which is when your hair is resting and shedding. This lasts about 3 to 4 months. The old hair falls out and the new one begins to grow from the same follicle. On average, a person sheds 50 to 100 strands per day, depending on health, season, hormone, and hair type. This is how you can recognize hair shedding. The entire hair strands come out from the root with a white bulb at the end. The strand is usually long, healthy, and smooth. You may also notice hair shedding if you are stressed, going through hormonal imbalance like postpartum, menopause, and childbirth. Nutritional deficiency can be a cause of hair shedding, seasonal transitioning, and after removing protective style because shedding was trapped. Shedding is absolutely normal unless it becomes excessive, like daily harmful or notice thinning. If you notice your hair start to shed excessively, like each time you detangle your hair, you have to pack like a handful of your hair on the ground, or you notice your hair start to thin out, this might require medical checkup. Now for hair breakage. Hair breakage happens when the hair snap or split along the shaft instead of shedding from the root. This is damage, not a natural process. It means your hair fiber has become weak, dry, and brittle. The things that could cause hair breakage is lack of moisture or protein imbalance, over manipulation from tight hairstyle, frequent combing and brushing, heat damages such as flat iron and blow drying, chemical treatments like relaxer, bleaches, and dye, rough takedown of protective style, sleeping without satin bonnets, neglecting trims. If you neglect trim, the split end travels up to the shaft. Here are the signs you need to look out to know if your hair is breaking. The strands are short, uneven. You will see tiny pieces of hair on your hand, in the comb, on your clothes, or even on the floor after taking down your hair. There is no white bulb at the end, just as you will see when it is shedding. Your hair feels dry, rough, and fragile to touch. The end look thin and frizzy when the roots are dull. Breakage leads to loss of length retention, not growth. Your hair may grow from the root, but it will keep breaking from the end, making it seem like your hair is not growing. I will show you the hair I lost while taking down my protective style. Then you let me know if my hair is shedding or breaking. And also let me know if the shedded hair is too much for 1 month old protective style. Hope this video was helpful. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I hope I see you in my next upload. Do have a lovely day. Bye bye. Mwah.